WWE 2K26's vanilla version has to be one of the most confusing yet depressing vanilla builds I've ever played. If you've seen my first video on the vanilla version of WWE 2K24, I've been making it a point to buy physical copies of each WWE 2K game just to see how the vanilla builds compare. 2K24 and 2K25's vanilla builds were interesting in their own ways, 2K24 having removed characters, and 2K25 having altered arenas. When it was first announced that the Ringside Pass would be the primary way to unlock legends and arenas, I couldn't help but wonder how that would affect version 1.0 of the game. So naturally, I got the physical copy 9 days after release, made an alternate account, cause there's no chance I'm losing all that progress on my main account, and booted it up. Now like before, my game was still installing as I began recording, so I was mostly limited to just one-on-one matches. Unfortunately, when I tried to view that type of footage, it just showed a black screen. So much for that. One of the first differences I noticed comes in relation to the entrance interaction button layout. While the animations remain the same, the button layout shows each part of the D-pad instead of the pyro and heel/face logos. Staying on the topic of entrances, the nameplates are just all over the place. I found this issue mainly in Showcase mode, with specific arenas being SummerSlam 08, Armageddon 08, and Raw 2013. A majority of the nameplates seem to be unpolished, with fonts either being too big, too small, or way out of line. Additional things in relation to Showcase mode are all the CM Punk 13 models having a completely different banner video in contrast to the final version, the Raw 2013 and 2015 arenas missing the WWE stage prop logo, Randy Orton's model from 2011 being bald, the mini-trons for the Raw 2013 and 2015 arenas, alongside SummerSlam 2013 being played on the Titantron. CM Punk's championship motion with Paul Heyman being completely absent, with The Rock coming out with the title instead, before it then shoots over to Punk holding the title. It was pretty confusing. And modern CM Punk being used for the first 4 matches in the What If section, which may seem like nothing to point out until you remember that CM Punk 13's models were used for those matches. That one also didn't make sense. Let's talk about one of the biggest pet peeves I have with version 1.0, the video quality. When you go into game showcase mode or watch the Titantrons during entrances, the video quality is absolutely atrocious. Video quality was never the best in these vanilla builds, but I feel this year has to be the worst. Some of the worst examples are Rey Mysterio 08 and CM Punk 11. They are so pixelated that you can't even make out some of them. It took me so much out of the immersion that I didn't even want to watch the entrances. Now in terms of glitches, I didn't really find many, but one where if someone was trying to kick you and you were to reverse it, it would loop the same animation over and over again until you pressed a button. Yes, you could make this run for hours if you were so patient. Removed characters are another sore point. Most legends are locked behind the Ringside Pass, which doesn't work offline. Modern Shawn Michaels and Tyler Breeze are the only 2 unlockable legends that even appear in the roster, but you still can't actually unlock them or play them. That means no Bret Hart, 2001 Rock, NWO Hulk Hogan, or Ultimate Warrior. You're essentially limited in which legends you can play as. The closest you'll get to Bret Hart in this version is CM Hart. Pretty depressing. Other absences include the original El Grande Americano, which was played by Chad Gable, Wayne Barrett, despite being a commentator in this year's game and not being locked to the Ringside Pass, and Wes Lee, who was most likely removed due to his AEW debut in January. If you want to play as Wes Lee in WWE 2K26, the vanilla version is your only option. Other notable things to point out before I move on to renders. Austin Theory has his outdated theme in Trons, which really shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone given how late he was updated. AJ Lee's entrance is slightly faster than the one she got at release. She also disappears for a brief second when it pans to the stage. Victoria's theme starts earlier.
Victoria is here.
And all the CM Punks don't have their menu names shown on the nameplates. It's just CM Punk, which is one of the few things the vanilla version got right. Another thing they got right was after you finish pouring the thumbtacks, the back doesn't disappear, but just lays there when you drop it. I personally like this because it's very unrealistic for backs to just disappear once you're finished pouring whatever's in it. There are leftover Trons for Gallus, which was a tag team previously in 2K25 consisted of Joe and Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang. All three members are no longer in the WWE, so just something to point out. There are also Trons for the likes of Chad Gable 16, Triple H 99, The Shield, and Becky Lynch 19. Speaking of Becky Lynch, she also has her own entrance template from WrestleMania 35, complete with her old Titantrons and music and why is AJ Styles supporting a 6-head? Now, on to renders. There aren't huge changes from previous games, but some do need pointing out. Many come from Myri's characters, which is weird because in-game models are used instead of proper renders, something that's been an issue across all versions. Talking to you, CM Punk 13. Notable render changes include Adam Pearce, Brock Lesnar 13, which is basically just Brock Lesnar's current in-game model, Carly Prime, Chosen, CM Punk SummerSlam 13, which is also just his 2K25 model, Cody Rhodes, Cole Quinn, Dexter Lumis, Ilya Dragunov, Joe Gacy, John Cena, with the only difference here is that he's holding the Intercontinental title, Josie Jan, Liv Morgan's render remains the same, albeit being Photoshop red, P2K laziness. The Miz 17, Nick Aldis, Rey Mysterio, Ridge Holland, holy crap, what the hell is that? Road Dogg, Seth Rollins WrestleMania 41 just uses the render from Seth Rollins 25, and Solo Sikoa. The one that caught me off guard the most was Brock Lesnar 13 and Ridge Holland. I mean, come on 2K, that right there is inexcusable. Same with the CM Punk SummerSlam 13 render. In total, there were 20 renders that were changed before release. Out of these, 3 would end up being added, those being Brock Lesnar 13, Seth Rollins WrestleMania 41, and The Miz 17. So yeah, that is WWE 2K26's vanilla version for you. If you went on to enjoy this video, then please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.